Namaskar. I'm Arunabha Ghosh, the CEO of the Council on Energy, Environment and Water. At the very outset, let me express my deep regrets for not being able to join you in person for the launch of a very important report. I am, as it happens, in rural India right now, in part discussing issues of access to energy and access to water for farmers and other affiliated activities. And therefore, I believe that the conversation that you will all have today has to feed into that ground reality that our farmers face on a daily basis. It is very clear, as the most recent IPCC report has brought out, but also many other studies have brought out, that it is our agricultural sector, our farm sector, and linked to it, the water issues, that will be at the forefront of battling the climate crisis. So there is no question that we have to think about making our farm sector far more climate resilient. It is also very clear that as a rapidly growing economy, food habits, food demand, and associated with it, the good and the bad and the ugly will unfold in terms of our nutrition status. And therefore, from the point of view, not just of public health, not just from the point of view of human development, but also from the point of view of overall economic growth and productivity, we have to think about the nutrition content in our food. And none of this is going to be possible until and unless we make sure that those who grow our food are also remunerated. Now, the challenge before all of us is this an impossible trinity? Do we only manage to achieve one or two, but never all three? But the imperative before India is that we must break the cycle or this potential cycle of an impossible trinity. And that is why I want to express my sincere thanks to Mr. T Nanda Kumar for authoring this important report that lays out the various components of what will be needed to get the conversation going again on better remuneration for farmers, on better nutrition for all of us as citizens, and on better resilience for the farm sector in the face of the climate crisis. And I hope that as part of the FOLU coalition, of which CEEW is privileged to be a member, we as a coalition can take these conversations out to different parts of the country and find a way in which this dialogue can keep going. CEEW will remain committed to the agenda of sustainable and healthy diets for all, growing income of farmers, and a resilient environment. We believe that sustainability, distributive justice, inclusive value chains, and the welfare of farmers and consumers need not be an impossible trinity. Thank you again, Mr. Nanda Kumar. Thank you to all of you who have joined in on this conversation. I personally hope I can join in person the next time we convene. Namaskar.